Protests continuing all over the nation of Venezuela today. Both sides of the presidential election claiming victory, and the opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez claims he has proof that he has won. Exit polls showing him up by 30 points. There were reports that Nicolas Maduro's thugs stole ballot boxes, closed down polling sites throughout the election, confirming that it was fraudulent, stolen. Yet the socialist dictator Maduro claimed he won with 51% of the vote compared to Gonzalez with just 44%. They always want to make it look close and say, oh, it was close. Not only has the regime defrauded the election results, it appears, but they also begun prosecuting those that are resisting its authority. Gonzalez, an opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado, claim they have obtained over 70% of the tally sheets to show the district-by-district results, and on them showed that Gonzalez won double the votes over Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Joining me now to discuss all of this is the CEO of the Latino Wall Street, Gabby Baraspi. Gabby, good to have you here. Glad to have you on board. Look, what's happening in Venezuela? What is true? What's not? What do you think has really happened? Has Maduro been caught trying to cheat? Because it sure looks that way. I'm seeing people on the internet now on social media saying the military is ready to back the opposition. It's happening fast. What are you seeing?
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It's a very frustrating situation because everyone knows the truth. Everyone knows Maduro did not win the elections. I know people who worked in the voting booths who saw it firsthand what happened. It's been confirmed that he just completely lied about having won the popular vote. And people are not going to give up, but unfortunately, witnessing this as a Latino in the U.S. is giving us a sense of hopelessness. And could this happen in the United States? To take action, go out there, vote, raise your voice, but then what if it doesn't count, right? So in Latin America, we have, unfortunately, a history of this, and we're very much concerned that this could happen here as well in the United States.
Well, I have seen this rejection of socialism in Italy, Argentina, in El Salvador, in Panama, all recently, right? This rejection of socialism is a global phenomenon. I don't think that bodes well for those that are would-be socialists here in America. I think the voters are going to reject them come November. What do you see?
Yes, absolutely. We reject them for sure. And the left very much triggers us, reminds us of what we've been through in our home countries. The reason why Latinos move to the United States is for a better life, for a better opportunity to live behind the corruption and the high crime rates that, unfortunately, it's a situation in all of our countries, especially in Venezuela. People are dying just for raising their voices, and it's very unfortunate because it's almost like, what else can you do, right? Besides just be a stand for what you believe in, go out there, vote. But if they don't honor that, then what can you really do about it? So right now, the Latino community is very worried, and we just want to make sure people really go out there and vote, that they don't take this as that we should give up. I think there's also a spirit of we just have to do whatever it takes. And if for them it's keep protesting and raising awareness about what's going on, and something is going to have to happen.
And let me ask you this, because here's another part that could be a problem for Kamala Harris, the border czar. She tries to deny she was the border czar, but that's the job she was given back in March of 2021 by President Joe Biden. So there it is. But 600,000 is the guess of the number of people that have fled Venezuela and come to the United States during Joe Biden's term, 600,000. It could be double that if Nicolas Maduro hangs on to power, refuses to relinquish it. Could create a civil war, could create more strife and upheaval, could mean more Venezuelans rushing to the American border, couldn't it?
Yes, and these are not the best people who are crossing the border, right? These are dangerous people. We have a lot of gang members. In fact, even gang members have raised their voices in this election with what's happening right now, saying, given the president 72 hours. If not, they're going to take action, whatever that means. So it's a very dangerous place. The statistics speak for themselves in terms of crime, and it's this irony because people move here to get away from that, yet we are faced with the reality that there's more and more of that each day. You know, we're seeing our worst people coming into the border, and it's making people question, you know, why are we even here? The main reasons that we moved to get away from crime and corruption, we're seeing all of that all over again. So it's become a movement, you know, something that we just need to take a stand on, and we cannot give up, because the moment you give up, then that's when things will unfortunately unfold the way we've seen them in our home countries.
Yeah, we'll have to keep a close eye on it because it's volatile, to say the least. The streets are filled with angry people demanding that Maduro leave. I had seen one report that he had fled the palace, but I don't see that that's true. I see different reports. Make sure you take time to figure out what's true and what's not, folks. Don't jump to conclusions because you saw it. But Gabby, greatly appreciate you being here. We'll keep in touch with you because we want to keep an eye very close on what happens in Venezuela, because it can impact what happens here in America as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.